Take a moment to read the question. So we have been given that f of x is a strictly decreasing function and h of x is another function given to us. We have to find out which among the given options is always true. How do we do this question? So let's consider two numbers x1 and x2 such that x2 is greater than x1 and both are positive. Now if we add x1, x2 to both sides of the inequality, we get x2 plus x1, x2 would be greater than x1 plus x1, x2. Now factoring the left hand side and also the right hand side, we get this inequality, which we can rearrange and write in this form. Now consider a function g of x, which is x divided by 1 plus x. Now clearly from what we have proved in the previous step, it shows that this function is a strictly increasing function. So g of x is strictly increasing. So now we can conclude that f of x2 divided by 1 plus x2 should be less than f of x1 divided by 1 plus x1. And what is the reason for this? Well, it's because of the inequality we showed previously, and f of x is strictly decreasing. Now, this implies that g of f of x2 divided by 1 plus x2 should be less than g of f of x1 divided by 1 plus x1. This follows from the fact that g of x is a strictly increasing function. So from all of this, we get this inequality. Since g of x is equal to x divided by 1 plus x, now the left hand side is h of x2 and the right hand side is h of x1. So we get this inequality. Now all of this proves that the function h of x is strictly decreasing. So the correct answer is option A. Now another way to prove this thing would be to consider an example of the function f of x. So we can take f of x to be equal to 1 by x, which is a strictly decreasing function in the open interval from 0 to infinity. Therefore, f of x divided by 1 plus x would be equal to 1 plus x divided by x. So the function h of x would be given by this expression, which can be simplified to this. Now, if we differentiate this function, we find that the derivative is equal to minus 1 divided by 1 plus 2x whole squared, which is clearly negative, and that implies that the function h of x is strictly decreasing. So the correct answer is option A.